Listen closely. Anyone on Social Security who ignores the next few minutes risks leaving as much as $4,555 on the table next week. That's not hype. It's the number that will land for a small slice of beneficiaries while most others receive only their standard deposit on September 11. A narrow group will see exactly $4,555, and the gates that separate them from everyone else come down to hard rules, the kind that reward precision and punish delay. This breakdown reveals who qualifies, who gets sidelined, and what must happen today to lock in the highest possible payment. Here's the conflict the agencies won't dramatize. Benefits aren't one size fits all. Believing they are costs ordinary people thousands every month. The calendar isn't random, it's a machine. Understanding it flips the power dynamic. The schedule for September is rigid. On Wednesday, September 11th, payments go to those with birthdays between the 1st and the 10th, provided benefits began after May 1997. The next wave hits September 18th for birthdays from the 11th through the 20th. The final wave arrives September 25th for birthdays from the 21st through month's end. Simple? Yes, but here's the twist almost nobody catches about that first window. Being in the September 11th group can confer an advantage that's bigger than getting paid earlier. If your birthday sits on the first 10th, you may hold leverage that compounds across a lifetime of checks. Why and how comes into focus in a moment. First, anchor the stakes. The maximum monthly Social Security benefit in 2025 is $4,555. Say it again, $4,555 per month, $54,660 per year in benefits alone. And yet only about 3% of beneficiaries hit that ceiling. The line between that 3% and everyone else is razor-specific. Claim at age 70. Not 67, not 68, not 69, 70. Stack at least 35 work years. And in those years, earn at or above the maximum taxable threshold, listed for 2025 as $168,600. Maintain consistently high lifetime earnings, averaging north of $160,000 per year across your career. If that sounds out of reach, don't walk away. Because while the national average benefit is only about $1.97 per month, targeted moves can lift a monthly check by hundreds, sometimes $800, $1,200, even $2,000, without meeting every max criterion. Some of those moves come with hard deadlines, 19 days away. Real story, real money. Sarah, age 67, expected roughly $3,200 a month. With 40 work years and solid pay, she assumed the system had her numbers right. It didn't. A $47,000 earnings error from 15 years back sat in her record, dragging down her calculation. Once she checked her account, you'll see how shortly, and fixed the mistake, her benefit rose by $340 per month, over $4,000 a year, for life. Had she already started collecting, the repair would have been far slower, tougher, and more uncertain. Lesson 1. Not verifying your earnings record before filing is a wealth leak. The second wealth leak is claiming too early. Every year you delay past your full retirement age, Social Security adds about 8% to your monthly check. 8%. Annual. Compounding across the delay period. If your full retirement age benefit is $2,800 at 67, waiting lifts the figure. About $3,024 at 68, $3,265 at 69, and by 70, it's large enough to be $672 more each month than claiming at 67, over $8,000 a year. Stretch that across a 20-year retirement, and you're staring at roughly $160,000 in additional lifetime income. That's not a rounding error, it's the difference between pressure and breathing room. The third leak, mishandling spousal, divorced spouse, or survivor strategies. For married couples, divorcees, and widowed beneficiaries, there are paths that elevate total household income. But the rules are intricate and the timing windows are unforgiving. Miss them, and options vanish. Now, the earlier hint about birthdays matters. Those paid on September 11th, people born on the 1st through the 10th, often fall into a demographic with greater flexibility, longer, steadier work histories, and higher lifetime earnings. That combination, consistency plus higher top 35 earning years, tends to maximize how the formula treats you. It's not magic, it's pattern. And it can translate into a lifetime advantage if you press it. Full retirement age, FRA, also sets the chessboard. If born in 1955, FRA is 66 and 2 months. In 1956, 66 and 4 months. In 1957, or later, 67. Delayed retirement credits stop accruing at age 70, period. So anyone sitting at 69 who hasn't claimed is in a critical, final 12-month window where decisions echo for decades. Consider Robert. At 67, his full retirement age benefit was $2,600. He waited to 70, and the monthly figure rose to $3,224, a $624 bump that doesn't expire. But Robert did something else. He worked part-time, bringing in about $30,000 a year. Social Security picks your highest 35 earning years. Those newer part-time years replaced lower-earning early years, nudging his calculation even higher. End result, $3,418 per month, substantially above the original projection. Key point, these outcomes depended on timing and on acting before deadlines closed the door. Which brings the hammer. September 30th is pivotal. If you've found errors in your earnings record, September 30th is the practical cutoff to file corrections for the current benefit year before the process becomes longer, messier, and harder to resolve. Certain changes to ongoing claiming strategies must be in by September 30th to shape the following year's outcomes. Approaching age 65. Medicare deadlines around this date can impose lifetime penalties if missed. Penalties that squeeze overall retirement income and can intersect with Social Security in costly ways. And it tightens again on October 1st. Additional limits hit certain claiming maneuvers. Think file and suspend variants and restricted application angles that previously helped households optimize. One couple, Tom, 68, and Linda, 66, almost delayed decisions into next year. The math showed that missing the October 1st line would erase a specific spousal strategy worth more than $85,000 over their lifetime. They acted in time. 2 weeks later, and the door would have slammed. You have 19 days to move. Here's a step-by-step plan built for action, not theory. Step 1, today, sign in at ssa.gov. If no account exists, create one immediately. Download your complete earnings history. Scan every year, especially job change years, multiple employer years, and seasons with bonuses or commissions. Flag discrepancies. Assemble W-2s, tax returns, and pay stubs for those years and file a correction without delay. Step 2. Model your claiming timeline. Start with Social Security's baseline estimator, then pressure test with more sophisticated tools that simulate spousal, divorced spouse, and survivor scenarios. In some households, the lower earner files early, while the higher earner waits until 70. In others, the opposite wins. Divorced? You may be eligible based on an ex-spouse's record even if they haven't filed, subject to tight timing rules. Widowed? Survivor strategies can materially lift total income, again with time-sensitive steps. Step 3. If you're past full retirement age and still working, measure whether current earnings are displacing low-earning years in your top 35. If yes, keep stacking. If no, reconsider hours and timing to avoid spinning wheels. Step 4. Audit Medicare enrollment milestones, even if you're not filing for Social Security yet. A late enrollment penalty is a permanent shackle on your retirement budget. Step 5. Coordinate as a household. Your choices shape your spouse's options both while you're both here and after one of you isn't. Remember, once you start claiming, most flexibility vanishes. It's effectively a single shot. September 11th is 6 days away. Whether you reach $4,555 or whatever your highest lawful number can be depends on what you execute now. Don't give Washington's bureaucracy permission to keep money you earned over decades. Take it back by the rules with precision before windows close. To keep this investigation in your corner and to make sure you never miss time-sensitive updates, subscribe now, tap like to push this information forward, and drop a comment with your expected Social Security amount and the step you're taking before September 30th. Share this with anyone nearing retirement. The difference could change their next 20 years. 19 days. 3 pivotal dates. September 11th, September 30th, October 1st. Which side of those lines will you be on when the rules tighten again? And what happens if the next change isn't just a restriction, but a formula rewrite that reshapes every check going forward?